Now the world seems to be inching towards an imminent nuclear threat. This comes years after it slowly stepped back from the edge of a global disaster after the Cold War. The foes are the same, Russia and the West. Moscow has once again warned that use of nuclear weapons has not been ruled out, and the West is alarmed at the spectre of a nuclear strike on Ukraine. One of President Vladimir Putin's allies has once again issued a nuclear warning. Dmitry Medvedev, a former president, says Moscow has the right to defend itself with nuclear weapons. This is if it is pushed beyond its limits. The timing is uncanny. The results of the Russian-backed referendums are out. It is on expected lines. The Kremlin installed authorities in the 4 Ukrainian regions under Russian control have claimed victory in the votes. Last week, Russian president had said that Russia would use any and all available means to defend its territory. Now that implies that after annexation, Moscow could deploy strategic nuclear weapons to repulse Ukrainian attempts to retake the territory. Now NATO says Moscow is complicating the situation in Ukraine by mobilizing more personnel into its army and threatening nuclear strikes. The Western military alliance warns that any use of nuclear weapons is absolutely unacceptable.
When we see that kind of nuclear rhetoric again and again from Russia, from President Putin, it is something we have to take seriously. And therefore we are conveying the clear message that this will have severe consequences for Russia and that the nuclear war must never be fought.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says threats to use nuclear weapons have become a constant narrative of Russian officials, adding that its plans to recapture all of the occupied land will continue. Moving on now, the unexplained leaks in Nord Stream pipelines that carries gas from Russia to European countries has raised concerns across the globe. European leaders and the United States were quick to react, hinting at the possible attempt of sabotage here. Sweden was the country that first reported these leaks. It had said that it is in close contact with its neighbors Germany and Denmark over the recent developments. The country's prime minister has called the leak a result of a deliberate act.
Vi har svenska uppgifter men också tagit del av uppgifter i våra kontakter med Danmark. Och utifrån dem kommer fram till att detta troligen rör sig om en medveten handling. Det är alltså troligen fråga om ett sabotage.
Now, Poland expressed concern over a possible Russian hybrid war behind the Nord Stream pipeline leaks. The Polish foreign minister sought an investigation into the matter, considering the possibility of a sabotage.
We are not in a position to reject the notion that this could be an element of Russian hybrid war against NATO.
The remarks came after Polish Prime Minister called the events an act of sabotage yesterday. Danish Prime Minister too said that possibility of sabotage could not be ruled out. United States too has raised similar concerns.
The leaks are under investigation. There are initial reports indicating that this may be the result of an attack or some kind of sabotage, but these are initial reports and we haven't confirmed that yet. But if it is confirmed, that's clearly in no one's interest.
Now, while the leaders across countries were pointing fingers at Russia, Moscow too sought a probe into the gas leaks, calling the developments worrisome.
Это очень тревожные новости. Действительно, речь идет о неких разрушениях в трубе, пока непонятно какого характера в датской зоне экономической. И действительно значительно упало давление. Но это совершенно беспрецедентная ситуация, которая требует срочного разбирательства. Мы чрезвычайно обеспокоены этими новостями.
This comes after the Nord Stream 1 and the Nord Stream 2 pipelines, which are under the Baltic Sea, reported a leak. The leak was first reported on Nord Stream 2 on Monday, prompting Denmark to restrict shipping within 5 nautical miles radius, as well as imposing a small no-fly zone over the region as well. Similarly, Sweden also issued a report about the leaks. It discovered 2 leaks on Nord Stream 1. With winters approaching soon, the leaks in the gas pipelines would add to Europe's troubles, which is already battling the skyrocketing energy prices.